In plug-in P400e form, Jaguar's F-PACE offers a powerful blend of performance, efficiency, class and practicality. Pricing's a little higher than some obvious rivals, but you get more power beneath your right foot, and as usual with a PHEV, you'll make some handsome tax bill savings.
If you're choosing a premium badged mid-sized executive SUV these days, the clever choice tends not to be a conventional diesel but a plug-in hybrid. Jaguar's F-PACE, long hobbled by not being able to provide such a thing, now includes PHEV tech within its revised range, creating the car we look at here, the F-PACE P400e. The tech you get is much the same as featured with this model's two arch rivals, the Audi Q5 TFSI-e and the BMW X330e. But the combined power output on offer with this Jaguar, 404 PS, yes, really, is quite a lot more. So, hot rod performance and high rate return should both feature here. Is that what's delivered? Let's find out. So what have we got here? A 2-litre Ingenium petrol engine coupled with a rear-mounted 17.1 kilowatt-hour battery and a 143 PS electric motor that when fully charged will take you up to 33 miles without troubling for fossil fuel. You'll certainly need to burn a bit of petrol though to exercise the total output rated at 404 PS. That's good enough to take you to 62 miles an hour in just 5.3 seconds and on to a top speed of 149 miles an hour. To give you some perspective here, an Audi Q5 55 TFSI-e offers a total output of 367 PS and tops out at 140 miles an hour, and though it can replicate this Jaguar's 0 to 62 mile an hour time, it falls a bit short with driving range rated at 26 miles. The other main option in this class, the BMW X3 xDrive 30e, has a combined output of 256 PS, which could be enhanced by an extra boost feature, adding an extra 42 PS. The rest to 62 mile an hour time of the BMW is 6.1 seconds, and the driving range figure is 34 miles. With this P400e, there's the usual drive controller plus a separate set of EV settings, EV, hybrid and save. The EV system adds quite a lot of weight though, which you'll feel if you start throwing the car around. Refinement and ride quality are excellent though. Apart from the P400e badge work and the addition of a charging flap, there's nothing to visually mark out this plug-in hybrid F-PACE variant from a more conventional combustion engine derivative, which means that it gets all of the visual updates that have embellished this revised F-PACE range. That means a more sculpted bonnet with a wider power bulge and more precisely defined surfaces. It flows down into a larger grille with diamond detailing, while the side fender vents now feature the iconic Leaper emblem. The front bumper's been redesigned and there are super slim LED quad headlights with double J daytime running light signatures. At the rear, redesigned slimline lights feature Jaguar's double chicane graphic, and the bumper and tailgate now have a more sculpted look. Inside, there's a sporty-looking centre console that sweeps up to the instrument panel, which features a sophisticated PHEV Pro 11.4-inch curved glass HD touchscreen in an elegant magnesium alloy casing. The drive selector for the auto gearbox has been restyled too, and the seats have also been redesigned and feature wider cushions. Otherwise, things are as before. You may sit higher than any other Jaguar, but it still feels more sports car than SUV, and there's no 7-seat option. There's comfortable space for a couple of adults in the rear. There is a boot space downside to this PHEV though, and because this car's D7A platform was only ever designed to take a space-saver spare wheel, there isn't much room under the boot floor, the rear-mounted battery intruding into luggage space, which falls from 601 litres with a conventional model, dry capacity behind the second row, to just 485 litres with this PHEV. So, You might have to flatten the second row bench more often using the provided 40-20-40 folding split, which will free up a dry capacity of 1,299 litres. There's no shortage of choice for potential F-PACE P400e customers. Jaguar offers its full range of F-PACE trim levels here, which means that the range starts with base S spec for around £56,000. You will almost certainly, though, want to find another £1,000 to get the more sporting look of the R Dynamic S model, which costs around £57,000. If you can stretch your budget up towards the £60,000 mark, then your dealer will offer R Dynamic SE and R Dynamic Black variants. And finally, if you can stretch right up to around £65,000, there's the top spec R Dynamic HSE. All models get premium LED headlights, LED tail lights and wheels of at least 19 inches in size. Inside, there's 2-zone climate control and 8-way powered front seats trimmed in Luxtech man-made leather. You get an 11.4-inch centre dash PHEV Pro touchscreen with connected navigation, plus a DAB sound system and Apple CarPlay or Android Auto smartphone mirroring. There's also a 3D surround camera, cruise control, front and rear parking sensors, Jaguar Drive Control drive modes, and the all-surface progress control system for icy or slippery roads. Our dynamic models get a special body kit and unique 19-inch style 5-spoke gloss black wheels, plus 12-way powered front seats upholstered in ebony perforated leather with contrast stitching. There's also an R Dynamic steering wheel and a powered tailgate. Safety kits across all models includes emergency brake assist, lane keep assist and a driver condition monitor. There's also traffic sign recognition with an adaptive speed limiter. We gave you the all-electric driving range figure of this P400e in our driving experience section, 33 miles. You'll also want to know about charging times. Allow 1 hour and 40 minutes using a 7 kilowatt garage wall box. Obviously, a rapid public charger will be a lot quicker. A 32 kilowatt DC fast charger is capable of delivering 0 to 80% charge in 30 minutes. The WLTP rated combined fuel consumption figure is 129.7 miles per gallon. And the WLTP rated CO2 emissions reading is 49 grams per kilometre. That's not particularly noteworthy for a PHEV, but it does still mean an attractive benefit-in-kind tax banding of between 11 and 14%, depending on the trim variant you select. To give you some perspective, all other F-PACE engine variants are rated at a BIK figure of 37%. So there are lots of tax savings to be had here, if you can afford the initial outlay, of course. What else? Well, you get the usual unremarkable 3-year warranty, though to be fair, it does cover you for up to 100,000 miles. And service intervals are set at 21,000 miles or every 24 months, whichever comes first. Though it would be sensible to consider one of Jaguar's service plans that cover you for virtually everything in advance. There's a standard mileage service plan that covers you for 5 years or 50,000 miles, or a high mileage service plan that covers 5 years or 75,000 miles. Both packages include engine oil and filters, checking and topping up brake fluid, and a 24-month guarantee on any replacement parts. Should anything go wrong, Europe-wide breakdown assistance is part of the deal for 3 years. Jaguar's decision to add an extra injection of performance to the market for mid-size premium brand plug-in SUVs is interesting, though we're not convinced that many likely customers will want to find the extra cash necessary to get it. Still, if you can justify the outlay, there's certainly nothing else quite like an F-PACE P400e. You might even see it as the ultimate car for a wealthy small family, combining classy quality, practicality, sharp performance and trendy efficiency. You pay handsomely for that package here, but if you're happy to do so, you might find the resulting confection rather satisfying.